The holidays are the perfect time for your kids to show their appreciation for their teacher, and a small gift is a great way to do that, but what do you give? Well, here from Scholastic Books with some great ideas now is Sarah Sinek. Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Well, when you think of teachers, a lot of us think of apples or apple knick-knacks or things like that, but the truth is, it's really not what they want for the holidays or any time for that matter, is it?
Right, well, teachers, they're the most important, nearly the most important person in your child's life. And you want to be able to give something, of appreciation back to them. And I think something from the heart really makes a difference. It makes a big impact. And we talk to teachers at Scholastic all the time. And they tell us some of these wonderful, heartfelt gifts that they've gotten over the years, they keep and they cherish. And it makes them so proud of what they do every day, because it's all about making an impact on that child's life, and a little gift can make such a difference.
You really need to give back to them, and the holidays is just a great time.
It really is.
Okay, so let's talk about some gifts from the heart that you mentioned, some thoughtful gifts. Let's start with this book down at the end. This is adorable.
Well, here you can make your teacher a scrapbook, and I think this is a really nice way to be creative. And you can take all the different activities you do in the classroom, whether it's your favorite book you like to read or the favorite field trip you go on, if you went to the museum with your school that year. Document some of the great things you did that year, and your teacher can hold on to that and really remember, what a wonderful year they had together.
And teachers often, as everyone does, like to read.
Yes.
And this is a really clever idea. Tell us about this.
You can make a bookmark, very simple. You can find some scrap paper, construction paper that you have at home. This one we did here was a Klutz velvet art kit, which is really fun and elaborate to do. And you can just attach a book, a gift certificate to a bookstore, Barnes & Noble, Borders. Here we have the Scholastic Store bookstore. But give your teacher, a book certificate, and that is a wonderful gift, and they will really appreciate it, because what teacher doesn't want to buy more books for their classroom?
Gift certificates are always appreciated by teachers, of course. Now, these little handmade ornaments for the holidays.
These are adorable.
And not only will the teacher really love them and appreciate them, I would imagine, but it's fun for your child.
Yeah, I think all these activities are great because the parents and kids can do them together. These are little ornaments or little toys you can make out of any paper you have, and you can leave your teacher one in their mailbox every day, a week leading up to the holidays.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah, it's a little surprise for them to get a little toy in their mailbox with a little note from the child.
And what fun to make. I love the little dog, too.
It's adorable.
A handmade card, a note to show how much you appreciate everything they've done for you throughout the school year is a really nice gesture.
At the end of the day, nothing says it better than a little note from a child to a teacher, just to say thanks. What an impact you had on me this year, and what a great year we had. And, that's something a child can do by themselves. Wonderful activity.
I know in my children's school, they're always looking for supplies for the classroom. They're always asking, can you bring in wipes or notebooks or whatever it is? So this last idea is it's a really nice gesture for your teacher for the classroom.
Well, we hear from teachers all the time at Scholastic that, they spend so much money out of their own pocket for things for their classroom. What a perfect gift that if you can even get the whole class together and they can all contribute. And you can build a supply basket and hand this to the teacher, and this can see them through the year. I mean, this is like everything a teacher needs. It's a survival basket.
Tell us about some of the things that you've included.
I mean, you could have everything. I mean, Purell. I mean, that's something every classroom needs. Purell, tissues, and just some of the basic supplies that every teacher goes through. Paper clips and notebooks and folders and organizers, and these are things you can find at Staples or even a discount retailer, and you can find a lot of neat things that the classroom could use, and they're really useful. I think a teacher would really appreciate that, and it's something that you may not think of.
Absolutely, and you're right. Besides mom and dad, teachers have got to be the most important person in your child's life. They're with them all throughout the day.
Yeah, and they have such an impact on your child.
Show them how much you care about what they're doing for your child and how much your child cares.
Yeah.
Sarah Sinek, thank you so much for coming in and showing us these great gift ideas. I think teachers are really going to appreciate it.
I think so too.
And for more great holiday gift ideas, check out scholastic.com. Thanks so much for watching Parents TV. We'll see you again soon.